Everybody, welcome back to TekWarfare, episode 31 with me, Sid, and Merry Christmas to everybody. Yep, it's Christmas. It's Christmas Day, in fact. Not when I'm recording, you know, obviously. I have got a live. It's not much of one, but it's one I got. And we're just down here in our very large expanse of mined stone. I'm addressing a shortage that we had from the stream, which is this basalt. We're a little bit shy on it, so I happen to know that I got a big blob of lava down here that needed to be sorted, and there's going to be more that way without a doubt, because I'm fairly certain there's some more lava lake over there. And yeah, just hammering it out, really, getting this. Now I'm trying wherever possible to avoid that happening, because that's annoying. But again, we can always, you know, just first law of Sod states that the first block I break with a hammer is going to do that, doesn't it? And yeah, that's the thing. So now I happen to know back there there's lava, so we are going to play it safe. And there isn't. Okay. There was. There just doesn't appear to be now. Which is fine. You know, we can live with that. With this stuff, this basalt is fairly useful, so I just thought, you know, well, worth coming down and grabbing this bit there, because I knew it was here. And while we're at it, we also got a few stacks of obsidian, which is also nice. We do need to make sure that we've not left anywhere spawnable, such as there, for example. But that is easily fixed with one of those. And we can head back. So, yeah, this, I just, whenever I'm feeling like I just want to strip mine, I just come down here, load the hammer up, and go and strip it out. Like that. That's more or less how I've been getting most of the diamonds that I've got. Obviously got a few from the quarry, but yeah, and we can head back to the storeroom, where we can go 1, 2 and a bit, and 3. We'll just keep those, and we'll get rid of those. Actually, we'll keep everything else that we got on us. So last episode, or last stream, we worked on the tower, and the tower is now towering. It needs a little bit of work, I think, and got a few ideas of things I want to try, but well, it needs a lot of work. It's like everything. There's always lots of work to do. But I kind of got, I think I got the impression I want, which was a big looming great tower high up in the sky, with, you know, a little bit of windowage in there. Now the basalt is to try and pick out these window sides a little bit, make them more, certainly the long ones anyway, make them more stand out a little bit more. I've got some ideas of things to do around the side to kind of enhance that as well, so that's the thing. And then obviously we need to do the work inside. We also built that hut there. We took the sugarcane farm out. We need to create another sugarcane farm at some point, but there is no desperate need for it, and these guys are the idiots. I mean, I've got guys walking around with armor when, you know, we've got perfectly good enchanted chest plates and all. We got, you know, swords. That's a little bit of that. Where was the, oh, hello, what happened there? So there's a mixture of sugarcane in there, but there's enough sugarcane to keep that guy, the enchanter, running for a while, I think. So yeah, look, you go get some, go get Oh man, if I take away everything except... Now what are you doing? You're off to do something. Okay, you can... Right, you're going over there. And you've got a sword. Boots. Come on. I mean, you can have the diamond boots. Seriously? I don't understand why this guard can't equip that. I don't understand it. Is it because it has well, there's an unenchanted one, so oh well. No, I'm out. I'll give up. What was I going to say? Right, I wanted to... Right, we want to do some work on this structure. So let's go over there and get this thing. So this house was what we built, and there's one person using it so far. But we've got plenty of space. We've got about... I think we've got 3 or 4 potential villagers that we can work on. So yeah, we just need to now get on and put in a little bit of legwork around here. We're going to need some proper lighting ultimately as well, but we'll get that one. This will take us up. I think this gets us to the top. Yeah. So let's have a look. What can we do with you? Let's just try that. Right, I'd like to run out and have a look at that, so let me just try and get myself a quick view from over here. If I'm going to do that, I think I need to do the top and bottom of it as well, don't I? Yeah. Alright, let me do that. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, that's, I think, done it. Not entirely sure how much rainy scaffold, how much better that is, but we can have a look. Let's go, I don't know, let's start from over here looking from the down. So I've extended the little overhang bit out like that. Now I've got a few other bits and pieces of tricks I want to do, but I'm happy enough with that for contrast. I think that kind of does in the kind of ballpark of what I wanted. So next thing is going to be detailing on these walls, and I've got a few bits and pieces I need to pull together for that, and I really do need to sort my inventory out before I start on that. So let me get that bit pulled together, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I want to have a play around with interesting. So I'm looking at the fancy lamps mod, which is a mod we have obviously. So we are going to need to grab a little bit of gold, not a vast amount, maybe just take that much. And we've got a number of lamps. Now these are your basic lamp, so glowstone, this stuff. Now for these we need some other stuff. We need some stones, so I'm gonna have to go and grab that. And they're modelled off Thorncraft lamps, so obviously the idea here is that, you know, you can you can take these, put them together into various states. You've got these arcane gems. I'm going to assume that these don't work upside down. These arcane obelisks, which again we'll be looking at, these pillars. This I'm interested in. I don't know what it does, but we'll crystalline ender gem, which sounds entertaining if nothing else. So yeah, first things first, let me make a set of arcane stone. I think that should be more than adequate. So to make those we need those, to make those we need, wow, they get more and more expensive, don't they? Okay. Scaling price. Grab one of them, and I need a bit of blaze powder actually. That's all downstairs. This is the one downside to moving your stuff into another area, is that you down into different places, is you have to wander around your inventory a lot more. We need a little glass. I think it was just ordinary glass, wasn't it? Yep. And that should give me one of those. Now I've got no idea what it does. Well, it's different. I don't know why I would want it, but that's fine. More importantly are these things. So what I would like to go with is, I think, the corrupt version, because the purple, you know, that's the only reason I need. Well, I say, oh, that's nothing. Corrupt, sorry, there. So I'm going to need glowstone, glass, and a nether wart. I actually need to get some glass going, don't I, at some point? But there you go. I bet I haven't got any warts over here, have I? No, they will be over at the thing. Yeah, I'll grab that in a moment. Then glowstone, 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 glowstone. That's in the valuables. Now these take 2 for 6. Make half a dozen. Make a dozen. There you go. It's not like I can't go get more stuff, is it? Let's head to the square, grab some nether warts, and let's see what's what. Nether warts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 6. That should do us. So we can definitely get a whole bunch of those. And those, well, let's have a look. They're pretty big lamps, but they've got a nice little effect to them. So if I want a corrupt gem, we need to do that, and gives me 6 of those, which are quite large. Now, are they directional? Yes, they are bloody directional. Okay, and then if I want to do the obelisk, I'm going to do a couple. I'm going to do all of these just because I don't really want the gems. They don't exactly do what I want. You get these, which are actually pretty damn impressive. So we'll keep those. We'll go with those. Now this stuff, let me have a look. If we have 8 of those, then well, that gives us those. Now though, they work the other way around. They do. Right, I've got a few ideas for those then, so let me grab a whole load more of those, like that. That should be enough. We can make more of that anyway. Chisel base and arcane pillar. Looks interesting as well. There's And then there's these lanterns, which are fairly good as well. Right, let me go and do a little bit of detailing work on this structure, and I will be back with you. Alright, we're getting there steadily. I've put these lanterns in. I've also put, let's levitate up there and have a look, shall we, from a closer distance. So yeah, what I've done is currently we have got one of those crystals on the top, and then we've got some lamps hanging from the side. Now we still need to break up some of the monotony of the bricks. We need to add some wear and tear to it, and obviously we still need to work inside. One of the things I do, however, need to do is I need a set of enchanted shears. I also need to somehow try and rationalize my bags, for example. So I don't really need all those, but I do want them about my personage. What's in there now? Oat or note? A piece of stone. Okay, so we can get you, we can take you and you out. I've kept those separate. That lot needs to stay in. I think we need most of this. We're going to take out a stack of those, and probably those as well, just so we've got more space. Anything? We don't really need to be carrying a spare axe around. The bow, I think, is potentially useful, and I don't really need to be carrying 2 stacks of food around either. So let me sort myself out a little bit. So things like these lights can all go in there, because I'm probably going to want those later. Stone can go, that can go, that probably wants to go into the equipment chest. Stick a couple of those in the food chest. In fact, let's make sure we've got a full stack of that. Don't really need them anymore. Yeah, we need to get a piece of equipment. This is going to be pretty important going forward, I think. I only really need one of those on me for making shakes as well. Yeah, those can go in the equipment thing, because what I actually want to make is a pair of enchanted shears with silk touch on them. So that should rationalise that a wee bit. Let me go and find silk touch unbreaking and mending, because I don't want to waste any enchantments. I should have all of those in the thing. We'll get those, and then we're off to go and get something that's going to be pretty important for the for when we move over. Well, it's completely unimportant. Yeah, I over-egg it. It is completely unimportant. But what I would like is, well, put it this way, I want it. Yeah, we'll have that one. That's unbreaking and protection. Anyway, I will find the bits and get them on, and I shall be back in a second. Apparently, you can't put silk touch on shears. I thought you could. Maybe you don't need silk touch on the shears then, for what I want them for. But we're heading over here. I want to factory harvest all the heads from here as well, because these will come in handy for something, I'm sure. I don't need them right now, however. Yeah. So we should have down here, hopefully, not a lot of look, bats, go away. Tough bat. Come here, you. Yeah, dead. I've got nothing against the bats. They are just a bit of a bind when it comes to things. Right, so what I actually want is cobwebs. There you go. That's what I'm after. If I am going to have the space up in the attic space where my current magic room is, then we are probably going to want... I really want to go down here now. There's still, I can still see there are things down here, like this orc. Who is now a dead orc. However, there's obviously bits I've not done yet. But where are they? I get the feeling that there should be more orcs around here. Certainly loot to be dug. Oh, I see you, sir. That trapped frog. It is a trapped frog, and I was just gonna destroy that. It's not a problem. Why do I feel like there should be more orcs around here, down here? Anyway, I'm going to grab some cobwebs, and I'm going to, and then we'll have a look in some of these chests, I think. Now, putting on breaking and mending on this means, of course, I've got a perfect tool for later work when we want to, you know, do. Oh, there's more. Oh, hello. You're up there, are you? How did I miss you? Okay. Hi. Oh, got a bit of reach on you. Hello, sir. Don't know where they actually... Hello. Right. That looks like that should be this area now. Largely... Oh, hello. Did I not stab a torch down there? Alright, that one's empty. Be wrong not to check them out, though. Empty. How many webs have I got? I'm going to run straight through here with the webs, with the shears. I'll just work around this area a bit and see what there is, if anything, left. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount left in this dungeon, though. I think it's mainly going to be, you know, these. Which I'm not going to sniff at while I'm here. And then we'll get back and we will continue on with the tower. See you in a moment. Alright. Just teleported back. We have got a few bits and pieces. That's that. We did find a chest with some diamonds and some emeralds and a bit of gold in it. In terms of ore, we've got another 100 and odd, well, a chunk of that. 3 more of those. So, considering I only popped out to get, you know, a few bits and pieces, that's actually not too bad. Let's just take our, make maybe half a dozen or so of those. That I don't think will repair up anywhere near, yeah, nothing worthwhile, so we'll bin it. And I have an advanced spell book, which I don't know what it does. So there's two things where, well, many things I need to do. But we need to finish off detailing this tower. That is number one. I'm going to get that done next. To do that, I'm going to need leaves, so I'm going to head out to the forest here and grab myself some leaves, and then we're going to just do the usual detailing, this kind of thing. I'm not going to do too much up the top. I'm going to kind of make it less, I don't know, less decrepit at the top than the bottom. That might make a little bit of sense, I think. Yeah, I'll get my stuff back in a moment. Alright, I think the exterior is now about done. I got a little bit more carried away with the weathering at the top than I intended to, but yeah, we've done all the way around the outside. We've given it a bit more detail. I'm actually really happy with it. Now, what we need to do, of course, next, apart from picking up the fact that our lumberjacks seem to be incapable. Right, I'm going to, first off, we're going to grab that as a screenshot, I think, because that looks quite nice. We still need to do that back wall and the castle, but I haven't decided where I'm putting windows and everything yet, so, you know, if any, on this side. But yeah, I do like that. I think it's turned out nice. Now what I do need to do is transfer my first things first. I actually need to go and grab three saplings. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to chop these down and replant them, because obviously our lumberjacks are incapable of actually doing the job. So yeah, that's the thing. That, by the way, doing the detailing on that took far too long. Yeah, very, because it's just working at height, I suppose, you know. But if we head in here now, what I have got going on, let me just come into here and plop you down there and call you Wiz, just for the time being, and we definitely want that. And we are definitely going to want all of those crystals, but I don't really want them in this box. So what I would like to do, I think, is to start off with, what's in there now? Oh, the fancy lights. Okay, that's fine. That has got these books in which we need to investigate. I thought I'd done that one. Ice spikes. So why is that not saving? I don't know. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't, but what we'll do is we've got that one to do, and then we need to put you away, bin that. I'm going to leave those in there. We'll grab all of them. He says, I'm going to leave all of those in there. Bang, grab them. Yeah, that's how my mind works. We'll put all of this lot away in here. And then we'll have these other two boxes to start off with. And we are going to want to basically take everything over from here to the wizard's tower. Now I'm not going to get all of this done this session. It's for one, I've got a lot of books to carry over, and I would like to carry them over in such a way that I was only carrying the advanced in the first batch, because then we can make sure these all sit in their respective places. These are all advanced, aren't they? Yes. Typical. And then we can get that set up properly, and yeah, maybe next episode probably will be a good point to do that. These are all also advanced, so yeah, that's the third box of those. What's in there? That's spare robes, that's scrolls. Yeah, we've got a fair amount of stuff here, to be fair. And what's in here? Oh look, all advanced. I'm going to think I'm going to struggle to get, mind you, it's not like I'm not short of, oops. That was a strange sound. And I have just set myself up with a new whiz icon in here, and obviously we can get these down for the time being. That should be, yeah. So where? See, I don't think. Well, we're going to. I suppose we could put one of those that there. That would work, wouldn't it? And that goes in there. Now, didn't I have a spell that I'd not researched? Let's just go to there. Actually, get well out of the way. Spectral pathway. Thought that was what I got, wasn't it? I don't know what this is doing. It doesn't seem to be wanting to let me learn the spell. Oh, that is cool. I don't know what. Except that was a thing which we didn't really want to happen. He's not happy. He's feeling like he's been evicted. I don't know how long this lasts for, but that is Spectral Pathway. We just need to get it to learn. I don't know why it's not learning. It's pretty cool though. Anyway, I think on that note we're going to call it an episode. Next episode we'll get the Wizard Tower moved over properly, and maybe get a bit more dwellings and a few more bits and pieces done around the place. But till then, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.